All right, guys, don't forget about Underdog Wireline, man. I'm doing a quick shout out for these guys. They've been sponsoring us since day one almost, man. So it's a great guys, great company. If you need a logged, perfed, they do completion, open hole. They got drop guns, man. They got lay down machines. They got all kinds of stuff, dude. So check them out. Don't forget, I'm gonna put the number up right here. Look them up, man. They're great people. They know how to get it done. I worked with them personally out here, especially on the wireline side. So I know exactly what they're doing. Their hands are out there helping out. So I've said it before. I'll say it again, man. Hit them up. They're the best out here. Give them a shout out, dude.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys again, here to announce yet another sponsor, Branded 14 Hot Shot Services LLC. They offer hot shot work, ESP spooling, ESP technician service, and heavy hauling with semis. These guys are local. They're helping us out, so we want to help them out. Go give them a call at 432-638-1755. All the other information we're going to put right down here, so you guys can give them a call, send them an email, however you need to get in contact with them. We appreciate it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys back again and again and again, man. So, we've taken a little bit of time, obviously through the holidays, so we finally wanted to get on here and get a pod done, man. It's been a long month this month. it got here quick, and then the end of the month was, man, it took forever to get through, but it was good. Hopefully, everybody had a Merry Christmas. I know we did. It was fun. Hopefully y'all had a good Christmas, I know for y'all got the impending quince coming, so I know even now, like that's in the back of your mind.
Oh, for sure. And that's what the thing I was telling Courtney, like we went through Christmas and everything, but it was just like, and then we had people sick, like Lindsay and her husband were not feeling well, so they stayed home. And then my mom wasn't well, so she stayed home. So it was only my mother-in-law that came over. So we were like pretty much giving out plates, Meal on Wheels, bro. Like, because I bought a big brisket. So we're like, man, we just gave out the food, But it was still good. But yeah, we're kind of like, we bought enough stuff for just everybody. And then it was like, well, we're just waiting for the big day. It's coming up and everything's pretty much done. We're just like waiting. That's it. Like, it's just.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's awesome.
I think it's just the little things. Like, I just like, like you find out that you need like hair extensions. You know what I mean? You're like, we need hair extensions now. Like, and then it's like, well, that hair color doesn't exist, so we got to order from this guy, and it's like way more. And I'm like, like, But I gotta say, thank you to all the chamalan not chamalans, all the the sponsors. Yeah, man, they've been really, really helpful. We have y'all, my brother, family. So it's been really good, man. So. That's helped out a lot. It all goes to the pot, right? Yeah. So just for little things.
Yeah, I'm glad that's coming to an end for you guys, because man, it's time to have a good time, man.
It is.
The work that y'all put in leading up to it, man. Hopefully everything that day turns out exactly like y'all imagined it.
For sure. I think that's the thing. It's like trying to make sure everything times out, because we got a horse, we got some lady that sings mariachi stuff, like, and it's like, and we're like, we got to fit it all in. We got a pastor coming to bless the food, and all that stuff. We got a bus. We got all that stuff, man. Honestly, your daughter looked cute in that dress.
Yeah,
too.
man. Yeah, she's ready, bro. She's ready. Camila's she's all about that life, bro. So she's ready. We're gonna find her a little I don't know what Erica said, a little fluffer or whatever for under the dress.
Yeah, it's like exactly. We had to get one for Sophie. You know how much that sucker cost me for her dress? $350. And I was like, last second.
Yeah.
Courtney's like, well, and we had bought one on Amazon, but like her dress is so heavy, like it's like
just pushing it down.
Yeah, like something light wouldn't be bad, but man, that was so heavy. So I was like, and I saw it hanging there, and I was like, okay, I guess we're using that one.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, we can't. And I'm like, so you're telling me we're spending $350 right now, and then we bought her crown was another $2 something. I'm like, you didn't tell me we were gonna blow another $600 over here, what I mean? But
man, those kill me too. Like those last minute, we need this, and then the same thing happened during Christmas, right? Like, oh man, we forgot so and so, or we had to get so and so this. Did you remember that? Like, no, I didn't remember. Like, shit, bro. It's just, all of a sudden you're like 1,000 over budget or something. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is what it is, man. Money comes and goes. Is the way I always look at it.
Yeah, and that's why I told
These
Corny,
events are huge.
for sure. And that's why I was like, with this, I was like, it's. I know we're gonna buy some extra things, whatever, but I just got to make sure we got it. I like to have at least everything I can, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're pretty much like trying to get everything out of our hands that we don't have to worry about. Like make it easy on us.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I
mean, y'all should be able to enjoy the night too, right?
exactly.
So hopefully.
Yeah, man, and that's the main thing I told Corny. It's gonna go fast. No, it's just like. It's
gonna go fast.
And then we got like Sophie, she's doing dances with like, my dad and her like, and her dad and then my mom, and it's like that's like 30 minutes of dancing. I was like,
for sure.
Damn, I told Courtney, we're gonna have to maybe make them share a song or something. I was like, you really want to knock out 3 minutes, 5 minutes with somebody? Like,
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. So we're gonna we timed it out the other day, but when we got done, everybody was wore out, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was sweating, my Sophie was sweating. I feel sorry for you on this day.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You're gonna be done.
Nah, yeah, that's that's part of the whole pageantry of the night, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but those are special times, bro. Like when you're like as a dad, like you think about, like I think about it, like man, when she's old enough, like
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to hold it together, to be honest with you. What do you think? You gonna be all right?
I think so, man. I'm a different man than I was before, but I think I'll still be fighting my flesh. You know what I mean? Because I get wound up and I get caught, and I gotta, just like for Christmas, I was like almost at that point where I was just like trying to control every penny, and it was like I was honestly taking the joy out of it myself.
Yeah.
And then Courtney saw it coming, and she was like, "Hey, she had to give me a little pep talk, like it's God's got us. You got to trust Him." And man, it switched my whole view, like literally like that. And then next thing I was like, "Hey, let's go look at Christmas lights. Let's go eat." And it was like, let's go buy food for everybody. Like it was just like, I was like, man, you know what? I'm glad you told me that, because I would have been the Grinch, really hardcore.
It's hard to be positive sometimes. It really is. We did the same thing. We went to go look at lights and stuff, and man, I had a moment of weakness too. Like it's funny because we're in the car and you go to Odessa, man, and you go to these lights, man, and fucking Odessa, man, of course. And I feel like a broken record talking shit about Odessa, man, but anyway, we get there for these lights, and it's a fucking hour wait in the fucking line. So we're waiting a fucking hour. We get in the line. It's that Twinkle Village or whatever the fuck it is. Anyway,
West Odessa.
Yeah. And then you get in line finally, and you're going through the lights, and you literally go through the lights in 5 minutes. So an hour in line, 5 minutes plus the trip to Odessa. So your boat was already a little hot. But
That's a 30-minute drive.
The thing that saved me there is that football was on.
Oh yeah.
So I was watching football. I was watching the game. So I'm watching the game in between. Erica's actually driving through the lights, so I could watch the game. And then we get out of there, and we switch up finally. And I'm driving, and we're going. It's what lights are we going to? Yeah, Green Tree. So we go to fucking Green Tree. There's no fucking lights in Green Tree.
Oh dang!
It's grasslands.
Oh yeah.
So now we're in Green Tree, and I'm pissed. Like I'm like, you know what? It's fucking 10:30. We're going home.
Yeah.
We're going home. And of course, like you get the little under their breath comments and shit like that, like because they want to finish, right? And she's like, well, we're not gonna come back out here, because I was like, we'll come out here another day, whatever. You're not gonna come back out here. Like fuck.
She's probably
so
right.
I'm pissed, bro. I fucking bust the fucking Fast and Furious and turn it around to go to fucking Grasslands, and I'm pissed. But on the way to Grasslands, like I just fucking started thinking to myself, like, what's the point? What's the point of getting so fucking mad? Like, why do I have to get so fucking mad? Why did I get so mad? And just on the way there, in the short distance from Green Tree and Grasslands, I just start to calm myself down. And then we go through Grasslands, and we actually have a good time. Like we start talking about all the lights that they have up and the decorations and stuff, and it turned out fine, you know what I mean? But man, you have those fucking moments, and I understand you 100%. Yeah. You have those moments where you're just like, I'm wasting fucking gas and I'm wasting fucking time, and I'm like, just like, man, and it gets easy, man. I'm sure to all, you know, all the guys listening, all the family men listening, yeah, I've had similar fucking moments, but yeah, man, it does help to be like, God, give me just a little bit of patience and take a breath and actually enjoy shit. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna spend the money regardless. You're gonna spend the time, but you got to remember what you're doing it for, right? And so the girls, you know, your immediate family, whoever it might be, your mother-in-law, your mom, your whatever, you're doing it for them. But if you're not enjoying it, are they really gonna fucking? They're just looking at you, and you're just like, can't even fucking smile. You're so you know, pissed off.
They're like, Dad, why'd you bring Dad, Mom?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't want to get to that point. It's a point of contention for me, because that's some of that is what keeps us afloat, right? Yeah. Some of that is what keeps us on budget and taking care of business and all that shit, because somebody has to. But you know, I take it too far sometimes, for sure. I gotta catch myself.
Oh, me too, man. I think that's why it's good to have a wife beside you that's like right there telling you what's wrong, and then I think it's also like for you not to get so offended by it, because a lot of men will, like I would, like sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're like, why are you coming? And then you know it's right, but you're like, don't want to admit it. That's pride, right? So it's like, I think when you come in, when you have like an open heart and you know, you literally consider it, and then a lot of times they're right. So I think that's good. She was like, maybe she was saying her breath, but you kind of took it, and then you're like, you know what?
Yeah, I sat there for like 5 minutes, just pissed off. But but eventually, like, I cooled down, and then we laughed about it afterwards. I was like, I almost had to whoop all y'all's asses, but we made it through, and we just let it go.
Well, you know what? And I think a lot of people would have been the same as you, because that's a long drive. 30 minutes. So you got to go to West Odessa, wait in that line, bro. And it's so like, you know, one time we parked and we got off and walked that thing. Yeah. But it was getting sketchy, and I'm like, we were like on the very edge, and like
it's so crazy.
And I was telling dang,
as much shit as. Like, there's people out there selling food and selling drinks, and they get donations and all this shit. Like, man, I really want like some oil company, it doesn't matter, fucking any fucking oil company to come in. You're like, you know what? If we're gonna do this, let's do this shit right, and let's update these fucking lights. You know, let's make them better. I'm not saying those are like, I don't know how long this shit's been going on, but I'm pretty positive that shit has not changed in fucking decades.
Yeah, it's been going on for. I mean, we took the kids when they were small.
Yeah, because those lights are all the fucking same. I'm sure they take maintenance and upkeep and all that shit, but man, you want to keep motherfuckers attracted, and people at this point, they go because of tradition, quote unquote tradition. I could tell you right now, I probably won't be back.
Yeah.
Unless you add something new to that shit.
I haven't been back in years, but I do think the downtown Midland is way nicer.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much, like, even like they put new things up. We noticed recently. And I was like, dang, like even the little lights they got.
Yeah, they already added stuff
across the street, you know, and I was like, that crossways. And I was like, dang, that looks pretty good. Like, they're making it look good, man. Like,
they add stuff, and like, I think Midland's doing a really good job with that. Yeah. It's not what you would say, just like, hey, come and tour the lights type deal. No, but like, it's pretty impressive. It's a lot of lights.
Yeah, for sure. We went Tuesday night, and then we went right before we went to go see Avatar. Oh, okay. So we went there, and then we went to go see Avatar at the new theater.
Yeah, man.
And that was cool. I mean, it's 3 hours long. I was like, it's so good.
All those movies are 3 hours long. Every single one. I love them.
Yeah,
I haven't been there yet. But.
It got even better, the third one. So
did it? Nice.
It was really good, dude. Yeah, we all watched it, and we went like at 8:00. It was funny because Aiden has to work the next morning like at 4 or 5. Yeah. And then we got done like at 11:30. I was like, damn, I bet you're like looking at your clock like, yeah, man, but it was good.
I gotta go to sleep.
But it's a little smaller. Like it's like, I guess you can say like it's not really. I guess the main attraction will be the go karts for sure. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's probably like 4 or 5 theaters, and then like the popcorn line was a lot smaller. And there's like only 2 stations to get tickets.
Yeah, I mean, they took all the theaters out where the bowling alley is.
Yeah.
They took all those out, and then the ones on the other side where the bar is, they took those out. So yeah, there's gonna be like maybe 4 or 5 movies. I think theaters open at any given time.
And it is nice. So like the bowling alley was cool, and the other side I didn't really go to the arcade as much, but
Yeah.
it looked nice, man. So it wasn't like it was bad or nothing. Like it was
yeah.
cool. And honestly, if you have like an older person that watches the movie, they can't go upstairs too well. It's really good to go to those because the movies go down.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
at Synergy, you got to climb up. So these are like you actually start off at the back. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like- And but the seats are nice, and then it's like they got like a. I don't know. It's like it just feels different. Like the seat kind of picks you up because
Yeah.
even like at the other Synergies, like it's kind of a little uncomfortable sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
like but this one felt good. I was like,
Yeah, Erica told me the seats were a little different. I think they're probably going to be similar to the ones in Odessa. They kind of like sink in and then back.
well, these will pick you up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Oh, whenever you're leaning back?
like when you push the button, it kind of picks you up and then it kind of tilts.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
it
cool.
was cool though. I mean, it was good, but
Yeah, I gotta check them out. We went and we watched David.
oh yeah,
We took it was really good, man. It's a really good movie. Like Angel Studios is doing really well with these biblical, movies. Like
Yeah.
it's they do really good. Not changing anything when it comes to the story. It's pretty spot on. And the messaging is really good. Obviously, it's biblical messaging, but the movie is really entertaining.
yeah,
Like it's an entertaining movie. Like the girls, girls and boy, because we took it was Camila and then my homeboy Marcus, and he took his son Zeke, and then I took Shaman's both daughters with me, and Camila, and man, they were like stuck on it. And we even had issues, right? Because we got there, Marcus's tickets like didn't come through his email. We bought them online because, for those that don't know, for David, they're trying to get as many free tickets for kids as possible.
yeah,
So like if you buy an adult ticket, as long as you go to Fandango and just put in I think David is the code or whatever the heck. You put David and it'll give you a free child ticket. So you go one adult and you get the free child.
Okay.
So that's what we did. Basically, I bought 3 tickets and it was 6 people because the kids got in free. But anyway, so you had to do it through Fandango. So we did it through Fandango. He gets there, he's no email. So he's like, shit, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm like, we'll figure it out. Let's see what's up. And he's like, fuck, I'm gonna have to buy these tickets, just random tickets, because I always like to buy tickets in the middle and leave 1 and 1 on the outside because nobody will get them. Your boy has to put his hat and shit somewhere. You know what I mean? Anyway. So I do that, and I'm like, man, those are still available. We looked at them. I'm like, but nah, fuck that. Let's go tell them. Luckily, and sometimes my brain does its own deal. You know what I mean? We were buying them together. I bought the outside seats. So right between my seats, there's 2 seats available.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, bro, we came together. Look at my seats. I have 2 here, 2 here. The 2 in the middle were his. We did that purposely. And the guy was like, you know what? Yeah, just go in. And we're like, cool. So he didn't have to spend on buying the other ones, but that took us a hot minute. Then the kids were like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, shit. So, okay, we go take the girls to the bathroom. That was difficult because, yeah, they do have a family restroom, but you gotta stand fucking guard. You know what I mean? I check the restroom, then stand guard. So you're sitting there. And so, especially with little girls.
For sure.
So then we finally make it in the movie, right? Somehow, I don't know if they did this purposefully or what, but somehow that bitch was barely starting, bro. And we were like fucking almost 30 minutes late.
Dang.
So like the previews or whatever, like they took forever, I guess. And so we got there, the movie's barely starting. Like, fuck yeah, man. So the kids go sit down, Marcus sits down, and everything, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go to the concessions. So I go to the concessions. I miss like 30 minutes of the movie at the beginning. And I mean, I have drinks stuffed in my fucking jeans, like cotton candy. I wore a hoodie. My shit is stuffed out like this.
Yeah.
And I'm carrying 2 popcorns and 3 drinks in my hands. It was fucking crazy, man. And, but anyway, through all that, the movie still shined through, right? And it was good. Like, it got a standing ovation at the end. Everybody was clapping.
Dang.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. Angel Studios is doing it right. Like,
Oh yeah.
the entertainment is there, is what I mean. Like, I think a lot of people, whenever they hear biblical stories, period, are interesting.
Yeah.
They're interesting, period. But the entertainment value for kids is difficult to do, and they're doing it right. You know what I mean? So, like, if y'all haven't seen David, go check it out. It's a really good movie, even if it's not for through a biblical standpoint or your religious standpoint. It doesn't have to be your religion or anything like that. As a children's movie, it's a really good movie. Like, it's got the little sheep character. Like, all the kids love little animal characters, cute animal characters, or whatever. They have it. You know, they have the hero tale, obviously.
Yeah.
Sad portions, happy portions. It's just biblical, right? But it's got it all. Got it all.
Yeah. David's good, man. I
Yeah.
mean, have you seen the one on Amazon too? The David versus the Goliath. It's like
No, I haven't seen
it's
it.
a Prime one, and that one's so good. It's like it's like a real life one, and it's. I mean, there's 2 seasons right now. Man, it's actually, and it shows even the giant, like, you know, like, because a lot of people say the giants are from fallen angels.
Yeah.
and that's how they became, right? And it shows those, like, how they're there, like the real actual giants, and then he
that's
takes
dope.
it out, and man, it's so good. Like, you're like, I don't know,
Yeah.
you're watching, you're like, man, you know, but I haven't seen the cartoon. It's weird is that you watch these cartoons, and you know they're Christians, and we've all read of it, especially as kids. You know, when you grow up Christian faith, you always gonna hear about David and Goliath, which is a great story and everything. But you know what's crazy too is that, you know, through David's life, he ends up becoming like ends up like falling to lust, and like he ends up killing. I think he kills a lady. He kills he kills somebody because he committed adultery. It's crazy, but I mean, you know, God still redeemed him. But yeah, dude, it's wild to see, like, you know, he was like chosen, and you know, it's I don't know, it's just crazy, man. You know?
Yeah, it's a really cool story, and kids don't get lost in it. Like, it's the portion of, you know, the David and Goliath portion is just a small portion of the film. Like, that's what we all know and what we all remember, but the film, that's only a portion of the film. So, like, just so everybody knows, like, that's not the culmination, right? But it's where
a great
he fights
part.
Goliath, it's not the whole thing, right? Just like Ricky says, there's a lot that goes into that story, and that film goes into it quite a bit.
But it's still good though, because like it keeps people always remember it.
Yeah,
and
for
then it's
sure.
like you know, you'll learn more about it. But I think it's David Goliath's a great one, man.
Yeah,
You know,
it's awesome, man. And they did really good, and we had a good time. And when we got out, because the girls did like a little gift exchange thing, like Erica and all her friends and in the book club and cousins and the whole deal, they did a thing. So we came back to this synergy, and it was badass. Like, for me, it was badass because while the kids are playing or whatever, they had the Jake Paul fight on.
Oh, that's
in
right.
the background, and also the playoff, the football, the NCAA playoffs, the college football playoffs, right? So Alabama and Oklahoma were playing in the background too. So I was like watching this while the kids were playing games. It's different. It's like more limited in the games and a little bit more limited on the screens, like for movies. But like, the bowling alley's cool. Everybody was really helpful at the bowling alley. It was fun, and the go-karts are going to be something huge. And like, we saw the map that they have there of the go-karts. Like, it's going to be like 3 stories or some shit. Like, it's going to be badass. Just for everybody who hasn't seen that, they could look at the map of how it's going to be, and it's going to be awesome.
You know what's wild too is the how it's like, you know, it's gonna be packed. We're gonna be that thing's gonna be sold out for about the first month.
Oh yeah,
but it's gonna be cool to have that, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's what's wild is that we're getting all like, synergy's cool, man. Like,
synergy is
you
cool.
know, my Andy's son came down because Andy's son's in the quince, and he spent the day with us because they were going to San Antonio, so they dropped him off that morning.
Yeah.
Well, Courtney and them, they went to the quince practice, And then they took him to Synergy, and he was like blown away because Lubbock doesn't have that.
Yeah.
But Lubbock doesn't have a Synergy. It doesn't have like,
Yeah.
he couldn't believe that we could get food took into our seats.
Yeah.
He was like, Courtney was like,
Blown away.
Yeah. She was like, wait, y'all got one with go-karts coming? Like, he's like, and these kids love movies. They're like Andy,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
us. We like movies, right?
Yeah.
So when you walked in, he was like, and he's like 17. He was like, what is this?
This is the greatest.
Yeah, he's like, we get to eat here, and he's like, and she's like, yeah, you want a burger? Or
And the
what?
food is actually pretty good. Like, it's crazy. Like, you would normally think like theater food is shit, but
Yeah.
it's not. Like, we've had multiple things that we've ordered just to see what's up, man. But
Yeah.
most of the food is good. Like, and I would imagine the same thing at this other Synergy. I'm just honestly happy that Synergy was like, you know what? We're selling enough. Let's go ahead and make another motherfucker, because Hollywood is a staple here. It was like that building itself, like all of our childhood, we like growing our adolescence, we were there. You know what I mean? That was the spot. Hey, we're going to the movies this Friday. Every Friday, remember?
Yeah.
When we were junior high, going into freshman, like, hey, Friday we're going to the movies. Yeah, fighting in the back and fucking whatever. It was part of our little like deal, ritual. Hey, we go to the movies and we walk our asses to Rosa's and just get a dip because we can't fucking afford burritos or whatever the fuck. But it was just, for anybody who was in our generation and all that, like for a lot of us, the movies, that was it. That was it. You go to the movies on Friday night. You go to Rosa's after that and shoot the shit, and that was our going out, right? When we were really young, right?
Yeah.
After we got, into high school, it got a little bit different, you know what I mean?
No,
but at that time, I don't know if you remember that all that stuff, man. But we would go and hang out and maybe watch a movie. Sometimes we wouldn't even fucking watch a movie.
Yeah.
And I think it was probably our generation's fault that they started implementing the nobody under 18 rule after a while, because
I think so too.
So many fucking fights and so many. It was all that, but it was fun, man. It's fun.
I think that's funny when you think about now as a parent.
Yeah.
And I had kids and stuff. I'd be like, I would not want to go on a Friday night. Like, well, you want to be around these dang kids, you know what I mean? Acting all tough and
that's why they changed it. I guarantee you that's why they made the rule, because now they won't let them even loiter in the front. Like, you'll see people come out, hey, y'all gotta fucking go.
Yeah, they do. They don't play games.
It's crazy, man.
But I remember us watching like Drumline. I remember us watching
oh my god.
What was the other one with? It was with Nick Cannon, and he does that. He's like a lawnmower. It's like a remake from the 80s movie. But he's like, it's like can't like something with love movie, but he's like running a lawnmower and like, I don't know. It's so good, bro. I can't remember.
Man, I can't remember either, man. But
it's a
so
remake.
Much, man. So many
I
those
saw
movies.
Mean Girls there too. I remember watching
Mean Girls?
Yeah, we watched it with like I can't remember who it was. It was like Veronica and them, and I think even Chariz and all them guys.
I mean, it was always that's what's funny about it. It was always a different group. We'd go there, and there'd be different people. What are y'all watching? And it was in the days where like we weren't doing shit online or nothing. It was in the days like, what are y'all watching? We're just looking at the fucking, times. Yeah, let's go there. All right, cool. And we'd buy the tickets there, physical fucking tickets. Like, it's different, man. And it sucks. It's like, again, it's another thing that our kids won't get to experience, because I feel like it was the best, bro.
Yeah,
going there, you didn't really know what movie you're gonna watch. Maybe you called the hotline. This is the movie hotline. Maybe you called that shit. It's so nostalgic now when I think about it.
Oh yeah, it's the newspaper.
Yeah,
the newspaper out, and you're looking. And
dude.
I remember watching Fast and Furious there, and they had all the cars lined up.
Fast and Furious. That was the best, bro. Oh my gosh, I remember that too.
And Pearl Harbor. I watched Pearl Harbor.
I don't remember Pearl Harbor. Yeah,
on Memorial Day we watched.
I remember not watching Pearl Harbor because it was so fucking long.
You remember how packed movies got though? Like, movies came out.
No, you were there were no empty seats back then. Like, everybody was packed in.
Yeah, all for themselves, right? I remember I tried to sneak in to watch Jackass, and I got my mom to buy the tickets.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't get in, so my mom was like, we call my mom, and she comes, and she's gonna sit with us, and then she's like, homeboy's like peeing on that snow cone, and she's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mom, please. And then like we didn't even get to watch it till it came out to rent.
Yeah, man, those movies were the easiest ones to sneak into.
Yeah.
Like,
what's your favorite movie, you think?
Hey everybody, Patch Boys here. We want to do this quick short so we can provide some information about our new sponsors, Underdog Wireline. You can see I'm wearing their merch here. So I just want to tell you a few things that they provide. Of course, they're in Wireline. In Wireline, they provide pump down, logging, pipe recovery services, and as well production work. And some of the other stuff that they provide, they have emergency shower trailers and cool down trailers for rent. At the end of this, we're going to put their contact information. They believe in us, we believe in them, and I think we're a match made in heaven. We appreciate all the support, and we hope that you support Underdog Wireline as well. Thank you guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys again, here to announce yet another sponsor, Branded 14 Hot Shot Services LLC. They offer hot shot work, ESP spooling, ESP technician service, and heavy hauling with semis. These guys are local. They're helping us out, so we want to help them out. Go give them a call at 432-638-1755. All the other information we're going to put right down here, so you guys can give them a call, send them an email, however you need to get in contact with them. We appreciate it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys here. Blessed again to be announcing another sponsor for us. This one's going to be Titan. They're running out of crane. They're real close to me. It's family. So we want you guys to support them like they support us, right? So they're running out of crane. If you want to get in contact with them, it's 432-307-1960. Some of the stuff that they offer right now, if they have rustabout maintenance crews, trash trailers, porta potties, combo trailers, forklifts, and they're adding more stuff every single day. So if you guys want to support them so they can continue to support us and give you all the content that you want, go ahead and give them a call. Thank you.
Like,
Honestly,
I guess.
honestly, the best one, because I remember being blown away, was The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, that was
Dark
good.
Knight.
Yeah, I did remember see that one.
I watched that in that theater, and I was blown away. But I have so many memories in that theater, right?
Yeah.
I proposed to my wife in that theater.
Yep.
And then when I was all fucked up after I had surgery on my leg, I couldn't do shit. And I remember how depressed I was. And I remember Eric was like, "Well, let's just go. We can figure it out." And I'm like, "Fuck it." I remember crutching my ass from the parking lot all the way into the movie, and one of the main movies that we watched there was Ex Machina.
Oh dang.
And it was the complete theater solo, me and Erica just by ourselves. And I remember, man, just to watch a movie, and there was nothing else at the time, so we're like, fuck it, let's watch Ex Machina. And I remember that movie blew the lid off my ass, bro.
What's that one?
Ex Machina?
Yeah.
Oh man, Rick, you have
Ex
to watch it, bro.
Monica.
Ex Machina.
I have to check that out because I don't even.
Yeah, bro. It's about AI. It's
Oh.
about artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And bro, it is fucking good. And it's,
I'll have
man,
to check
homeboy, man, I don't remember. I don't know if his name. No, it's not Diego. I don't know what his name is. It's the same guy who played Leto on Dune. Leto, the Duke.
Is it
Duke
with
Leto.
the EX or just X?
No, it's EX. EX Machina.
Oh, okay. I have seen this.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Man,
now.
that
Yeah,
movie
that's good.
is so good, bro.
Yeah, that's old school.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
a minute. I know what you're talking
That
about now.
movie was so good too. So The Dark Knight and Ex Machina in that theater were dope. I also took my mom to watch the first Avatar at that theater.
Yeah, you know
And
what?
she was blown away and understood zero of the fucking of the language.
You know, we're laughing about that because we just saw 3, right?
Yeah.
And I told Corny that's the first movie we took Aiden to watch in theaters was Avatar 1.
Whoa,
and he was
nice.
like 3 or 2. I don't remember.
It had that blown his mind because it was like,
And he acted really well. Like I was nervous about taking him because I was like, "Nah, he's gonna be acting up." But he sat there the whole time eating his popcorn, and it blew me away because I was like, "This kid actually likes movies, bro."
Yeah.
And that's when I knew he was like that kind of guy. So we. But it was funny because I'm like, "Whoa, you're taking him now at 3." He's like 19, you know, and or 18. And I was like, it blew me away.
Many
man.
years have passed, dude. So many years between the first one and the second one, right?
Yeah.
Mainly.
Yeah.
But James Cameron, like,
I was telling my kids too about how you proposed there. I was like, yeah, we were all up here. He even had posters.
Yeah,
and,
man, it
And they
was-
were like, dang, that's crazy. I was like, yeah, I mean, this movie is. I know you love that
theater
thing being open now.
Yeah,
but-
bro. And that's what we were going in there, and I told Mario, like, yeah, I'm just glad they not only did they build here, but they use the existing building. It's just so many memories.
Dude.
I'm just glad Synergy got it and left it here, and hopefully it stands to the day I die.
I don't think that sucker's going anywhere, especially if it has a dang cart plate.
Yeah, I know.
No way, bro.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Synergy. They're doing their thing here, and we're happy with it.
Yeah, I remember watching what was that movie? It's with Shia LaBeouf, and they're the Moonshiners.
Moonshiners.
I watched that one there. I watched what was the other one? I watched with my mom and my stepbrother. 300. I even watched Superbad with you and your family.
Yep,
your
Superbad.
mom went and your dad went.
Yeah, I've watched. Honestly, a big one, and we've been in our religious talks now, but not because of that. But I remember Passion of the Christ.
Oh dang!
And I watched it, and I remember it specifically because I've only seen 3 movies, because they did go to Superbad. 3 movies with my dad.
Yeah,
that's it. So we saw Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah,
right.
Gotta watch that.
Saw Jurassic Park, but that was at the Dollar Movie, where the mansion is, the Cuthbert Mansion.
Where I got married at. There you go. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah.
So my dad took us there to watch Jurassic Park. We watched Superbad, all of us together. My parents had no idea what it was. It was hilarious. And the last one was me and my dad by ourselves went to watch Passion of the Christ.
Dang.
Yeah, and it's crazy because me and my dad, especially at that time, we didn't share sentimental moments.
Yeah.
Me and my dad have that relationship of he's trying to build a man.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I'm saying? So we had that relationship. My dad was a very hard person at that time. And we were like, well, we're going to watch it because I remember in church, they were like, guys, don't forget, Passion of the Christ is almost over. They were not pushing people. They were suggesting people and telling them it's a very good movie. Everybody should go watch after every mass.
Yeah.
So we went to mass, and my mom had already gone with my aunt to go watch it. And it was me and my dad who were left out. Like, let's just go, Pop. Let's go. We had kind of been like, nah, we're busy and this and the other. Like, let's just go. And we went together to watch it. And I remember we're both crying. We're We're looking at each other side eye, like, I'm not crying, fool. Like, so that's why it was so memorable, and we watched it there at that theater. Oh, yeah. And I think that was the last time. I don't remember another time where I went to the movies with my dad, and my dad kind of just stopped, like, it's just not me. I don't like it. It gives me a headache. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. He stopped going after that. So that's memorable too in my mind.
Oh yeah. I remember watching. We went because we drove by. We were in Lubbock on Christmas, and we drove by Tinseltown. And I was like, I remember going there a lot with my cousin. We watched like Blade, and
I love Blade.
We even watched Cable Guy, but I think we watched that at the Hollywood video or something. But anyways, like I remember going. I think we watched The Passion there. And that was, I remember I was watching there, but I think we took my grandma. It's the only time I remember my grandma going to the movies was that time. That movie brought out a lot of people.
It brought a lot of people to the movies, man. People that like, it's not really their thing, but it's
which is wild because I love the movies, bro. Since I remember watching Jurassic Park with my grandma and her jumping out of her seat when the thing came out. Like, I remember I always like think about that stuff. Like, it's just like the movies have always been good. Which is funny now is that what's crazy is like so I went to the movies Tuesday and it was $5 Tuesday. Yeah, and we were all happy like it's only $5. Like I didn't even really know till that and then I was like, man, what's crazy is that they got me happy about $5 when I used to go to 50 Cent Tuesday.
We used to go to 50 Cent
50 Cent Tuesdays, bro.
That is so wild.
You stay there all day.
You know what's funny is that it's still like very relevant to the times, right? Because like even though they were dollar movies or 50 cent movies or whatever, like back then it was $1.50 probably going down to 50 cents.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact amount, but it was somewhere around $2 and it would go down to 50 cents on those Tuesdays, and we would go to that. And it's so crazy to think that we would have to wait to go down to 50 cents to go to the movies even back then. Like, it's very, relative to the times and
Yes.
how much money is nowadays compared to
Dude.
back then.
Well, you
It's
think
crazy.
about look, I like Synergy and all, but they make me mad when I buy tickets and they say we got a $10 service charge for you, and I'm
Yep.
like, what is that for? It's online, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like why? And so and I'm always like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get tickets myself, but I know I never do. But
I
I'm
never
like-
do.
But it makes me so mad. I'm like, why is it that I gotta why am I paying an extra $10 fee?
Yeah.
They're just taking money from me, right?
Yeah,
But-
and the thing about it is, and this is the thing about it is, if it wasn't everyone,
yeah,
it wouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
But it's everyone.
yeah.
Everyone fucking does it, so you can't be the one to be like, I'm just gonna wait and get them there. Fuck no, the seats are gone.
Yeah, they're
the
gone.
seats are gone.
Yeah.
So like it's just the way it is. And at some point, I would imagine that they're going to take out the whole get it online or get it there shit. And they're just gonna be like, buy online, and hopefully that fucking service charge goes away.
Yeah.
Like at some point, we have to just get them online and forget about the kiosk and the fucking Synergy.
Yeah.
Like forget about the kiosk. It should at this point, it's not gonna exist. Let's just do what we're gonna do online and fucking forget about the kiosk. It's just get rid of
that's
it.
the only thing that's like gets me. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all good and fun. It's you think about it now. I would never thought we'd have all that now.
I know.
With the chairs, the way they come back, they even got lounge
fucking
chairs in
crazy.
Midland South. I was like seeing that, and I was like, I wanted to get them, but then I was like, I gotta see them first,
I know.
and then I'll know because
You gotta experience them first
'cause
and then go.
I don't want to buy a whole lounge set. But the only reason why I don't want them is because they're so far close to the screen.
Yeah.
and I don't, I'm not no damn
I don't do
spider,
that
bro. I don't got vision that goes
Yeah.
like this, so I like to be up top, right?
I don't do that shit. Yeah.
So-
my personal favorite is right in front of the bars.
Yes.
Straight in the middle in front of the bars. That's my personal favorite. I remember when we'd go to Hollywood, I started buying them on the sides.
Yeah.
Because on the sides is where they would leave some empty seats, and I could get behind some empty seats and put my fucking feet up. So when they brought the new Synergy style of seating, I was so fucking happy because I was like, man, I get to recline my legs.
Yeah.
'Cause I was always a big motherfucker, always. So in those chairs, I was just, man, and my knees would be touching the front fucking seat.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, these seats have changed the game for me.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
One time though, I did something crazy. We were watching Annabelle, I think, and or Conjuring Annabelle, and I'm sitting there like this, and I got I got my drink over here, and I don't know what it is. I'm just like losing it, and I was kind of sick, bro. Like,
Yeah.
But I grabbed this guy's drink, and I break it up and I take a drink, and then I realize when I have it, I'm like. Oh my! It's like I got this guy's drink and he doesn't know. I
Yeah.
can see him. He's looking at the screen. I'm like,
You just squeak it back.
so I like put it back, and as soon as I put it back, he looks, and I'm like, I didn't drink it, bro. I just put it there. He's like, oh, okay, but I really did drink it. And I told Courtney, I feel so bad because that guy's sick now. I know he is. And then
You
it was,
fucked
and it was
his whole world up.
disgusting because
Yeah.
I didn't even know this dude. I'm over here drinking his drink. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
We might as well be locking lips, bro. Because it was just like, and
Yeah.
we always laugh about it. Courtney, I'm like, oh my, I can't believe I did that, bro.
But you get like locked in, and then you're just like reaching for shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, you don't realize it, right? You're
Yeah.
like, dang. So, but yeah, man, I did that one time there. But I go to Entertainment a lot, and we go. Cause Sophie,
I love
Aubrey,
Entertainment
Yeah,
too,
Aubrey
but-
likes the CDs,
Yeah.
but I don't rent movies there. But
Yeah.
it's cool to walk it. And I
Yeah.
tell the girls, like, I was like, man, we used to just walk here and look.
Bro,
and,
I'd spend whole Fridays.
Yeah.
I spend whole Fridays trying to find a diamond in the rough.
I told
I'd
mom,
read
hey,
the backs of movies, and then I'd tell you about it. So I'm
Oh.
like, bro, I just fucking badass movie I just got. You know what I mean?
Hollywood had the best. Remember
Yeah,
that?
man, like,
oh,
you just-
dude, Hollywood. What
$2 movies because
Well-
the return DVDs, remember, that were already open.
Yes. Well, at Hollywood, I think I remember you paid a certain amount. You got to rent as much as you
As
want.
much as
free.
you wanted, yeah.
And I lived down the road, bro. So I was flying back and forth.
Yeah.
I watched you. I even watched a movie about what was it? The Pope Francis. I watched a movie about
Just all kinds of
I'm
shit.
like, this looks good. I'll
Yeah,
just check it
man.
out. And then I remember the lady was like, "Dang, you really like movies?" I said, "Man, I can watch this stuff
all day. That's
Yeah.
that's what I would do. Anytime that I wasn't out with friends or anything like that, I literally just drove my ass over there. I'd spend hours just reading the backs of these motherfuckers, man. Reading the backs of all the boxes. And I actually started buying them. I would rent them at first at mainly at Hastings. But I just started buying like the old movies that people would return, and I just fucking see, I started buying a lot of indie movies and shit like
indies
that.
are good if you can catch them the right ones, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I don't.
man.
I think the best one I've watched indie wise was that one you told me about with the guerrilla warfare, and it's like all in Spanish.
Voices
Tears or
Inocentes.
something, right?
Yeah, Innocent Voices.
My bad. Yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, it's the war in Colombia.
Oh man, I can't. Babel.
Babel.
Like, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
all
Like,
of that shit.
I love a good close like drama, but like, you know what I mean? That got some meaning in it, bro. Like even that other one with that one guy that plays the crazy dude from what's that one where he does a thing with the head? He shoots a thing, the cow.
Oh yeah. No Country for Old Men.
Okay, that weird guy.
Beautiful.
That one, bro. That one blew me away watching it, and I actually didn't catch that one until years later.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there, and I was like, man, this movie.
Yeah, I
is
watched
so
Beautiful,
good.
and I was always looking for those actors. Like
Yeah.
I would try to find those actors or whatever. But if I read the back and it was like legit, I was getting it.
Oh yeah, Dragonfly.
Dragonfly, remember that?
Yeah, that one's good.
That movie was so
Like,
good. Kevin Costner.
Oh man, we watch. I remember like I just like what's weird is that sometimes now I watch movies like like biblically, right? I watch Exodus, and that's what's his name from the Batman, Christopher or Chris.
Christian Bell.
Christian Bell, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, it's good. I always liked the movie, but now I'm like watching it, and I'm like, I don't remember Moses starting a revolution, bro.
You have a
getting an
different
army.
point of view.
Well, no, that's not that, because it shows like Moses like getting an army together. They're all gonna go fight.
Yeah.
He's got like a military, and I'm like thinking like that doesn't sound biblically accurate. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I actually go back and I start reading it, and I'm like, wait, this movie is completely wrong, bro.
Wrong.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, like to them, God, like it shows he sees God, right? But it's a child,
Yeah.
a boy, and it's like. And I'm like, that's not even right. Like, and I was just like, that's why I told Courtney, it's weird that I watched this movie so many times, and I didn't even know that it was telling me like the wrong kind of like, because Moses
It's
never
the same as
caused a revolution
Jonah,
like that.
or Noah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Same thing as Noah.
Yeah, but Noah's a little.
It's a little bit closer,
yeah.
but they definitely fucking beefed it up.
the
you know what I mean?
the weird little.
The golems.
Yeah, that was. But whenever you like know this, like. Remember he was like, the father's talking, and then he takes them back up to heaven, like, and they were fallen angels, which is cool.
Fallen
like,
angels,
I thought that
yeah.
was kind of nice, but yeah, it's not all accurate.
No, they got to beef it up for the movies,
and
like
Ham and all that stuff. You're like, but Genesis is just so much. You're like, dang, like all the names, and then you hear about Noah being a drunk, and you're like, after all that,
Yeah.
and he really was. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy,
You're like,
man.
dude, like but it's wild to see that stuff. But like Exodus, I love that movie. Don't get me wrong. I mean. But after watching now, I realized it was just a bunch of. It was not biblically accurate one bit. Maybe
it's
like
Hollywood.
Maybe a couple things, right? But yeah, Hollywood for sure. But other than that, man, I mean, man, I can be watching movies all day, bro. Like it's funny because me and AJ will talk about movies or send each other clips. Like, you remember this one? He's like, dude, this has been so long ago. I'm like,
yeah,
I know,
and
man.
it's crazy because like you have to be reminded because you just forget, man.
Yeah,
and it's so crazy. Like the other day I watched Jack.
Oh dang!
I watched Jack, and it's crazy. I honestly do think that people would have a problem with that movie nowadays.
Yeah,
like let a liberal get their hands on that shit, and they'll fucking tear it to shreds. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they would have been like, "Oh, he's such a sicko," and all this shit. Like, like it's so crazy that these movies, like, I'm sure people can find problems, undertones, and all this shit.
Yeah.
And I watch these movies, and I'm like, it's like the old Grinch. Like, they don't play that shit no more.
Yeah. Well, it's not only that. It's the what's that one where the little kid's a millionaire? He like Macintosh. He's got the Apple, remember? And he gets a lot of money, and he buys like a freaking castle in front of his dad's house, and he's living there. He's got a limo. He's got all this ice cream. He's got $1 million.
I don't remember.
Blank check.
Oh, Blank Check.
Now, when you watch it now, that is weird because like he's like hitting on that lady, right?
Yeah.
And the lady is like, you know what I mean? And it's
yeah.
like, and you're like, what the heck, like
money.
But as a kid, you didn't really see it.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that shit.
And people are going crazy about SpongeBob too right now. I don't know if you saw.
Oh,
that.
really? No, I haven't.
It's
seen
like a scene where like him and that Squidward got like a thing around there, and they're like wiggling it, and it looks like their genitalia, and he's hitting Squidward in the back with it, and people are like, "What the heck is this?" And I'm like, dang, I don't know.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either to say anything. So,
and I saw like a lot of things too, where like Paramount and like I don't know if you saw that, where they're trying to like cut down the studios or the cinemas for David because they didn't want that many, the small ones. They didn't want them to have that many to take more seats, right, or whatever. So and I was like, you know, which it doesn't surprise me because they did that with Freedom.
It doesn't surprise me.
Stuff like even Kings of Kings, like the same thing, right? Yeah. So, but
it's surpassing.
Yeah,
it's like it's insane. It's just like King of Kings, like that blew everybody out of the water. And I think that's what it is, right? They know it's gonna be successful, and SpongeBob came out at the same time.
Yeah,
bro, it was packed.
Yeah,
when I was there, it was packed. And as soon as I went in to look, and I'm telling you, I was looking a month in advance. Everything in Midland was filled. We had to go to Odessa.
Yeah, it was hard, man. Even all the movies I felt like were like taken up, bro. I had to buy tickets like 5 days ahead. Yeah, I never do that.
It's crazy.
It's like maybe that next day, or at least I can find one that day because we got 3 now, right? But no, man, it's like I could not find anything, which is crazy.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I just been like. It's like last night we watched. We were watching Friday Night at Freddy's, Five Nights. The girls wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
So I started watching it.
Yeah, it's a horror film.
It's a little
that's
corny
geared towards kids, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was like, well, we watched it, and I was like, you know, something to watch. But man, it's funny because the kids will laugh at me like, "Oh, you watch these old movies? Those are the best, bro.
Those are the best. The absolute best fucking movies. Like." You just can't you can't fuck with them, bro. You can't fuck with those movies, man. We had true blue fucking actors, and the new movies are just everything has to have a fucking message.
Well, yeah,
and everything has to be like, bro. Those movies back then, it was about the story that somebody wrote. They weren't fucking changing things to appease this motherfucker and appease that motherfucker. Yeah. Like that's what bothers me about movies nowadays.
And honestly, like there's that big deal right now with Netflix trying to buy out I can't remember who it is. Some studios, right? But
Netflix is taking over, dude.
But what scares me about it is that Netflix does some good stuff. They do good stuff, but they push a big ideology, and on top of that, they do a lot of CGI, bro. It's a lot of almost like a little fake. And I'm like, look, I don't want that. I want a real movie, bro. I want some real explosion. I want some Pearl Harbor. I want some We Were Soldiers. You know what I mean? Like,
bro.
I want some real boots on the ground. I get some stuff you can do. You can't do a dude really on
blown the shreds and shit. I get it. Yeah.
But I do like you think of 300. 300 is a lot of CGI, but it's not bad. Like,
no, it's not bad because it was
done right.
Technically, it's mythology and science fiction, and you know what I'm saying. It's because it's about Thermopylae, but it's not really. Historically accurate,
but cinema wise,
it was good.
This for CGI and stuff like that. They took their time with it. It didn't look like crap, right?
Yeah, it's like Transformers, the original Transformers.
Yeah, there you go.
Those were good too.
Yeah, you watch the first one now, you're like, it's not bad. It still looks pretty decent.
Yeah, exactly.
For back then, you know what I mean. And then, but watch some CGI now for Netflix, you're like.
Might as well be watching a cartoon movie.
Yeah, dude. It's just horrible. You're like, that's not even close to being real fire, bro. You know what I mean?
I know.
That's what I'm like. We watch Stranger Things, and I like Stranger Things and all, but it just kind of upset me with the whole gay thing. And I was like, dude, why do we have to do this?
I don't know why.
The show was so good. I knew it was coming. Everybody knew it was coming. But and then on top of that, look, we got 4 episodes, right? Whatever. And I'm like, we're gonna blow 30 minutes on this guy coming out of the closet, bro.
I know, bro.
We don't really need all that. Is it even necessary?
It's crazy. Cares, and people could take it however you want to take it, and all this shit about homophobic and no, it's not, bro. It's that you're changing something so it doesn't even fucking follow the storyline properly, bro. It's you just decided that we're gonna make this the fucking biggest thing in this fucking show. For what? For what purpose, man? The battle between them and Vecna is enough.
Yeah.
You don't have to make it this fucking weird shit.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be a family show. And
it's weird. And let's be honest, it's fucking weird, man. Those guys are fucking best friends. It's just fucking weird. Why do you have to do that? It really it pissed me off, and it doesn't have anything to do with hating gay people or any of that bullshit that people are gonna fucking try to make it. It has nothing to do with people being homophobic. Has nothing to do with none of that shit. People had a fucking show and they loved that show, and you came and fucking changed it. how do you think people are gonna fucking react?
Yeah.
It's not. Fuck that, man.
No, for sure. It's just like when you watch all those weird shows now, they throw stuff in there. You're like, dude, what the heck? Like the kids wanted to watch Amazing Spider-Man, the newest with a Puerto Rican guy, and I'm like, I don't mind watching that, but I told him, you know what gets me mad is that cop has like BLM stuff on him. Like, bro, it's just a propaganda thing, bro. Like, I can't do that stuff. Like, you know what? Make a movie.
Yeah.
Make a movie. Like,
And
I don't want.
I do my best to keep that shit.
Yeah.
To keep that, to try to, keep that shit out of my mind. Like, I do my best to try to not even feed into it or whatever. Like, if the kids are watching it and it's something that they don't notice, I don't even fucking, like, I'm not going to acknowledge it or nothing. Obviously, they're not watching Stranger Things with us or whatever. And it's fine. It's me and my wife watching it, so we know. Like,
yeah, but it's like me and my.
What I'm saying is, that's not the problem. The gayness isn't the problem. If they would have been gay from the very beginning, and that's how it was throughout the whole fucking show, and I'm following the show and I like the show, great. Don't just fucking shove it down our throats, like Ricky said on one of the final episodes, just to have it. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
It was done very crudely, very all of a sudden, just to have it in the show. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like we're gonna do this, so you're gonna have to like it. Y'all already in it. Y'all gonna watch it.
Yeah, you're gonna
and
watch
that's
it.
You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. So it's funny though, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm like that too. We all the same way. But yeah, me and the kids are there, and I'm like, oh, here it comes, man. We know it's coming. I'm like, oh, and it's just like, dude, who I can't like, it's the same stuff, but it was a little annoying, but I've always loved the show from before. It was always really good.
We've always watched the show,
and I'm like, I just hope this is one little scene that it's done. Like they keep going this clip around. I'm like, man, I hope that don't come out.
I know, man.
And I'm like, but we'll see what happens. This is it, I guess, is a done deal, But I'm like, it's just been wild on that stuff. But that's the thing about Netflix. I'm like, man, I really don't want them to buy them out. You know what I mean? But they might, man. Who knows? Because they're just they have so much money.
Paramount, and Netflix are going fucking toe to toe. Well, Disney, Paramount, and Netflix are going toe to toe.
Yeah, there you
like
go.
Those three right there are just buying all these studios up and just like.
For sure.
They're expanding hugely. Like Netflix is definitely just blowing up. I remember a point where Netflix was gonna die.
Yeah.
I remember, and somebody came in and said, "Fuck that."
Do streaming.
And they started to fucking kill it, and
they used to have horrible movies at first.
They did.
Like,
the movies were terrible, but they started bringing in fucking ringers, bro.
Yeah.
You bringing Adam Sandler, that's a ringer, bro.
Yeah.
They understood, like, Adam Sandler movies, like, we're still watching the same movies. Everybody, like, when I'm scrolling, there's nothing to watch, I come by Billy Madison, I'm watching it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we've talked about this before, so they went and got rid of themselves ringers, bro.
Yeah, they did.
And that's what they did, man, and it worked out for them.
For sure. Like, it's crazy because, like, there's, like, so much stuff now everywhere. Like, and sometimes I spend so much time just strolling. Like, the other day, last night, we were looking for something because we were waiting to go to Mom's. Yeah. And then next thing you know, I'm like, I'll just watch Jimbo.
And who's buying out HBO? HBO's getting bought out, right?
It's the same guys, the same deal.
It's the same deal, right?
Yeah, and that's what made me mad. I'm like, these guys cannot take over like Sopranos or like.
Yeah, they're gonna take all that shit,
it, bro. They'll kill it. They can't make anything like that's good. I mean, Adam Sandler does a pretty good job on Netflix, I feel, but like it's like. Some things they do is like it's just they make it worse.
Warner Brothers. Netflix is getting Warner
Brothers, Avengers, stuff
Man,
like that.
These motherfuckers, dude.
It's like everything, even Dune. That's
what,
Dune's
man,
in it too, bro.
You fuck Dune up, I swear I'll cancel my shit.
yeah.
You fuck Dune up, I will cancel my shit today, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, man. They do a lot of weird stuff. Even I saw they're even trying to do like another remake or another sequel to 300.
Yeah.
And that lady, the black lady from Wizard, the one with the weird fingers.
Arrivo.
That lady. She's supposedly
that bitch is a demon. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, dude. She's a demon.
She's creepy, bro.
Creepy.
What? And then she did the weird. And then like and then like it's funny. Like people don't really know this. It's not really funny, but it's like people don't know. Like she did that whole
the Christ thing.
Yeah, that was wrong. That was blasphemy.
I don't even like to give that shit no airtime.
But but the thing about her right now is like they're talking about making her be Xerxes. I think that's his name.
Xerxes.
300.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like really? Like don't get me wrong, they got the bald head, but that's like like, come on, man. Like, you can't be, you know what I mean? Like, I was watching a Viking movie once, and I seen like, it was Viking series. It's called Viking, I think, or Valhalla. I was watching it, and then like,
Vikings Valhalla.
yeah, and the first season was great. So I watched the second season, and then it's like this part where it's like they're at some concubine or something, and it's like a black lady on a horse rides up, and she's like something. I'm like, who is this lady? So and the name, they're saying the name, so I Google the name, and it's like actual dude. I'm like, really, bro? Y'all gonna like mess up with history like that? Like, it just upset me.
Technically, it didn't, because I know what you're talking about, and it was Persia, right? It was. I don't know if it was. I don't know where it was, but it was somewhere in Africa or South Africa or something, when they're
No, this was literally,
or Prussia.
This was literally in this was like in the Vikings area, like
Scandinavia and all that.
yeah, bro. Like, that's why it blew me away.
I don't know who you're talking about though.
Yeah, I gotta man, I can't remember.
I have to see it.
Yeah, I'd have to bring it up, because it blew me away. It was this scene, this lady. I remember that.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
that
okay,
lady
okay,
plays somebody that. Oh, there you go. Look, this is it. This is who the real guy is, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so she plays a legend Norse chief who ruled Norway. So there's no way this lady's from there.
No.
Known for resisting Christianity, earning the title Hakun for the powerful. But they make her some like black woman, and it's like, bro, like, look, don't get me wrong, but it's like, this is not the right guy. Like, this
That's
is
crazy,
not even
bro.
close to the same things. Like stuff like that.
Honestly, the new Valhalla, the Vikings Valhalla, I barely paid attention to it.
Well, I stopped watching after that because I was like, I'm not gonna, like, I know
The whole
cinema
point
messes
is
with
the
things.
historical accuracy, right?
Some of that, like, and I would be the same way if they put a Mexican lady there, or what I'm saying.
100%.
Like, it's like, dude, this isn't right. It doesn't even add right. Like, I like for it to be like close to the same. If anything. So it's just like one of those things where you're like, I don't know, it's pretty wild. But I was watching, I was just like,
Yeah, honestly, Valhalla's not the best thing, but the original Vikings is fucking beautiful.
I literally just went through all the seasons when I was in Wyoming.
I
Killed
love
it, all of it.
Yeah.
I was like literally thinking Valhalla, bro.
I
Like,
love Vikings, bro.
I think it's really good how they did like the whole like because they were like pagans and then like Christians and like it was just like,
And Athelstan was a real historical figure.
yeah, and
Athelstan.
and then you got what's his name?
He was taken as a slave and and then became a Viking.
Yeah, man, I can't think of his name. Damn, what is
Which
his
one?
name? The main character of
Ragnar.
Ragnar. Yeah, so it's like Ragnar. Like
He's one of the most famous Vikings ever.
Yeah.
They follow his bloodline, his lineage,
dude,
everything.
and I watched it. So the first time I watched it till when he died, and then I was like, I saw a clip of somebody talking. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch that because I did like how him and that priest became friends. I remember watching that part.
That's Athelstan.
And I like to watch things now like that now because I feel like I have a different mindset.
And Ragnar started doubting in I don't know how it was historically. I didn't read too far back, but because it never said that Athelstan and Ragnar were together. Historically, I read into that, but it just said Athelstan was taken after a raid. He was a slave and then became a Viking.
Yeah.
And actually got his armoring and everything. Yeah. And he became he became a renowned Viking.
Yeah.
But them together wasn't whatever. But in the show, Ragnar is 100% Viking and he's a pagan, and he starts to dabble towards Christianity because of Athelstan.
Yeah.
And the show's really good in that, because I forgot what episode it was, but there was an episode after they had already taken Athelstan, and then they take him to the ritual, the Midsommar ritual. If anybody hasn't seen Midsommar, that movie started Homegirl's career. The chick who's now an Avenger, she's now on.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
I forget her name, right? But that started her career. It was an indie film, Midsommar, and everybody loved it, right? Well, that is at the actual pagan rituals, right? And in pagan rituals, you have to have animal sacrifices and human sacrifices. I think it's like 9 of each. And so, like in Midsommar, and I'll say if you haven't seen it,
Florence
like
Pugh or something.
Lawrence. What's her name? Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, in Midsommar, Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, cut it from here. In Midsommar, as soon as they get there, they think they're just going to experience some festival or some shit. As soon as they get there, they finally start to see what's going to fucking happen, because they see motherfuckers diving off, sacrificing themselves, like diving headfirst, hitting fucking rocks. And then if they're still alive when they hit the fucking bottom of the cliff, everybody comes in and beats them to fucking death with hammers.
Damn.
Anyway, but this is a pagan holiday, right? So the same thing happens in Vikings, and I think it's one of the best ones, dude.
What's that?
So Athelstan gets taken to this pagan festival.
I do remember that
right?
part. Yeah.
And unbeknownst to him, he is the final human sacrifice. He has no idea.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing. It's not a thing where you
yeah, and then they were mad because he was still a Christian.
Correct.
Yeah.
He still had Christian thoughts.
Yeah.
Even though they had tried to bring him over to paganism,
and
he still had Christian thoughts.
Yeah, they asked him to renounce Christianity, and he couldn't do
and
it.
He couldn't do it.
So they're like, no, this will be a bad.
That's a badass episode.
Yeah.
It's like 2 episodes together, and they ended up sacrificing one of the guys that he actually became friends with. That was part of their raid group.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, Thorsten or something like that. Anyway, he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And they sacrifice him. It's so crazy, man. And Midsommar is the same thing, right? It's that pagan festival, and it's literally meant for, it's literally, if you're like opposite of Christianity and you're like just sin, it's meant for sin. Everybody does psychedelic drugs, everyone has sex with each other, like it is just an insane, it's just a fucking orgy,
like demonic,
it's straight sin. And then they do the sacrifices, they do human sacrificing and stuff like that. And like it's crazy because in Midsommar they actually blood eagle one of the guys that goes there, like one of the outsiders that they're going to sacrifice. They catch them like looking at stuff, and then one of them blows like that paralyzing shit in their face.
Damn.
And they blood eagle him. He's like bounded up like this. His back, his skin, and his ribs are pulled out like that, and his lungs are going.
Yeah.
Because they pull him over their shoulder so it looks like an eagle.
Yeah.
With his wings spread, and then it's fucking the lungs are still working.
Wild.
It's fucking crazy, man. Paganism is so brutal. Like it's so fucking brutal, but it's historical. I'm not watching it because I want to be a pagan. I'm watching it because historically it happened. The Vikings were a huge civilization. They ended up crumbling to Christianity, but
it was just like with stones and those herbs and stuff like that. Like that's all paganism stuff. And it's like, but it's weird is that you don't, like, some people don't really know that. Even like the what is it, the Gemini stuff, like stuff like that. It's like people don't really realize astrology. People don't realize what they're messing with. Like I remember I used to think that they don't call it really herbs. It's like, the stuff you burn in the house, incense. People would think that it's normal, but it's not incense. They call it something else. But it's like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about, where they burn like it's a little bundle that they burn where we got to get rid of the bad energy.
Yes, that type kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but it's like that.
It's like sage or some shit.
Sage. There you go. Sage. It's like people mess with sage and don't realize it, but it's like that's like all paganistic things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and even like dream catchers, because in other words, you're relying on that to help you get through it. You know what I'm saying? To take away it. And it's crazy because you don't realize that, man. You know what I mean? Like, for a long time, I didn't know that. I was like, a dream catcher looks cool. You know what I mean? Like, but it really is because you're hoping it doesn't, it's like demonic stuff. Like, but it's wild, man. Like that whole, I'm like that with you. Like I like to watch things. I like to learn from them. Because I want to know what's going, because if you don't know, how are you going to know what's right or wrong? Stuff like that.
It's still entertaining. It's a very fucking entertaining. It's a very entertaining thing. Vikings were like, I do what I want, and they were meant to pillage and steal and rape.
Yeah,
that was how they built up their fame, and being famous, that's what got you a seat at the table in Valhalla.
Which is wild to think like that they would that was like their normal. You know,
that was their normal.
Makes you wonder how their society was.
I have to raid,
kill, and steal, and it's like that's got to be a horrible way to live, right?
It's crazy, man.
It's like almost like,
imagine watching your back all the time because this motherfucker likes the girl that likes me, so now he's gonna fucking kill me just to take her. You know what I mean?
And it's like watching Apocalypto. Same thing. Aztecs would do that to their own people, right?
Yeah.
The people in the tribes, and they would take them and sacrifice hundreds or thousands. I don't know exactly, but
Enslave
that's
their own
wild
people.
too, bro. Yeah, it's like that stuff's crazy too, man.
It's crazy shit,
like,
man. It's crazy shit. So like history can be very entertaining. So and I think we really enjoy it. And so sorry we go off on a tangent on historical stuff, but you know we're getting up there to that age where you know what I'm saying. And
well, what does it say? If you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. I think that's a famous saying. So, and I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like that blows me away too. But hell yeah, it's been good though, man. I think.
Man. I before we go, I wanted to, and so you can cut this and tag homeboy, right? But we actually had a visit here from a guy who does food reviews. His name's the Taco Fiend.
Okay.
And I follow him on TikTok.
Oh, really?
He's big on TikTok. He's from Cali, but he's one of the guys who gives Texas love. And he was like, he was doing like a little tour. He does little tours. He did a 50-state taco tour. So he went to all 50 states and did a tour of these different taco places and rated the tacos. That's what he does, right? And right now he's going on another one. But recently, probably, I don't know, maybe like a month ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever, the Taco Fiend was here. He actually went to Odessa, did some stuff here, but he came here and he chose. Anyway, homeboy goes up there and they treat him like dog shit. Not the people from Esperanza. Esperanza did their thing. They're good, whatever. But somebody was out there. He's setting up so that he could do his review. And I guess at the time when I was watching the video, I guess it was her son or somebody. And he was out there. And he's like, man, you get your ass whooped out here, homeboy. And like, you'll get run over out here or something, like trying to intimidate him.
Dang.
Or whatever in front of the lot. Like, it's so fucking crazy. And he still did the review. He did an asado burrito from there too, and he gave him a great review and said they were really cool. But like, hopefully, hopefully that motherfucker, I just want to give him a shout out because I follow him and I like the shit that he does, right? He supports the Mexican community, and he supports La Raza the way that's the way he says it, support La Raza. He supports locally owned and Mexican owned businesses, and he helps them like build up, you know. And then he also does like buyouts where he buys out like 500 or 1,000 tacos or whatever for anybody who wants to come and get a free taco. And he's a cool dude. He's a really humble dude, and he's a normal dude who started catching a little bit of fire from what he's doing, but he shares the wealth real quick. Like he's not, you know, he immediately starts buying places out to give them business, to do shit like that. So, and he actually was in Midland and did I think he did a couple barbecue spots. He was mainly in Odessa, but he came here and that's the spot that he chose, and it kind of fucked up, you know, his shit. So I wanted to give him a fucking shout out, and hopefully we could tag him on something so that he knows some of us here watch him and we appreciate what he did. So appreciate that dude. You know, the Taco Fiend, that's his name. Tio Taco is what he calls himself, right? And so I like what he's doing. Like he keeps it food is cultural. It's a cultural thing with Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal. Food is a big deal to us. You know what I mean? And so he's helping these locally owned businesses and shit catch a little bit more fire and do those things. So like, man, if homeboy ever comes back, get with the Patch Boys. We'll make sure you get treated right around here. You know what I'm saying? And take you to the right spots.
It's cool. You got to send me him. I don't think I've seen him before.
I'll send it to you. And it's funny. I can pull them up right now. Luceros mini market. Look.
Okay.
Watch.
Oh, right there by Thomason.
Yeah. It's where Bones used to be.
I never ate there. Damn.
As much as I don't even want to give this place the business anymore, I know it's not the owner's fault that her son was acting like that towards me. I'm definitely going to talk to her about it, bro, because I don't think that's okay. If that's how you're just going to be treating all your customers coming into here, that's not a business that I want to support, bro.
Yeah. And that's my side of town, bro.
That's down the street.
Chivato.
That's street.
Yeah,
bro.
down the street, bro.
That's wild.
It's family owned, homemade, all of that, fool. They do make these all themselves in house, fool. Some of the best salsas right here.
And a lot of people don't know that Lucero's
Yeah.
does like food.
I didn't know they did tortillas. I've been there like I think once. I was looking for like michelada things.
Yeah, they got homemade tortillas because the tortilleria is next door. It's a whole
Oh
block.
dang.
Very, very tiny burrito. It's not like what we're used to. I did pay $12 for this. I got a taco de barbacoa, taco de chicharrón, and a burrito de asado, bro.
Damn.
Now, listen, only
Yeah.
because the owner's son did kind of ruin my experience.
See?
I do want to add that the owner in there, the cooks, everybody, the entire staff was actually extremely nice to me, bro. Let's hear this green salsa con gasolina, bro.
Damn, the taco
Yeah,
feed.
yeah, and this food
Yeah.
like he's like a homeboy that you would kick it with. You know what I'm saying? He's real cool.
Red salsa, it is just the skin, so it's very soft and like on the mushy side.
Dang.
So if you're not good with textures, bro, you might not like this. For me, this is amazing. But the tortillas are actually really good. But they are white.
Dang, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man.
But that's wild how that dude's like literally upfront about it. Hey, man.
Yeah, he was up front, like, yo,
Yeah.
I didn't get the love, you know.
But it shows like he's still a good guy because he could have like trashed him.
He coulda.
It seems like he's got a big platform. He's got what 39,000 likes already.
Yeah, no, his following is growing and growing and growing and growing, bro.
Yeah. Damn, that's cool though, man. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I guess you'll send it to me. And
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
check
send it
out
to you, and we gotta.
We'll tag it up. Yeah, we'll do something.
We gotta tag it up and put it.
That's a
show
cool
him, show him
little-
the episode because
cool
I know
little
he's gonna
thing.
show it love. He says the reason he's in Odessa is because he's got cousins and shit that are in the oil field.
Oh.
So right away he said, why am I in Odessa? He's
Yeah,
like,
I got
I'm in Odessa because I got family that's in the oil field or whatever. So I come here.
Oh.
And he did a couple spots in Odessa. Checking out the barbecue too, and so yeah, he did a pizza place, a barbecue place, and he came over here to Lucero's. I got it wrong last time, but Lucero's.
Yeah,
and I love that fucking place, bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, hell yeah, he's gonna give them, business and love. I love Lucero's, bro.
Yeah.
That's where I get all my meat when I fucking cook out. That's where I get my meat. You know what I'm saying? And they got a tortilleria, they got pan dulce, they got everything. I was like, man, it's gonna be good for them, and they kind of fucked it up. So, man, we want those people to fucking come back over here, you know what I'm saying? Because it brings love
Yeah.
to our city,
and
you
it's
know
cool.
what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool too. I mean, that's
cool as
They're
fuck.
lucky to have that kind of exposure, which is
Yeah,
cool, man.
exactly,
that's
exactly,
good.
bro.
So,
Yeah.
but it kind of is good and bad.
Yeah, I know.
but it also is like one of those things where like
Be better,
there's-
Midland. Be
there's-
better.
Yeah, and it's like it's a bad experience, but it also gives it a little boost
Yeah.
because everybody's like, well, what did he do that was so bad? You know what I mean? So that's crazy, man. But cool. Well, I guess we'll just
I
end it
think-
here, huh?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we had a nice long episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, man. We appreciate everybody who watches the show, and I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and all that, and y'all gonna have a Happy New Year. We probably won't get another one out before the
after.
New Year, right?
Yeah,
So, man, hopefully everybody has a Happy New Year, man. We'll see y'all in 2026, baby.
There you go. All right.
All right, guys, check out our sponsor, Underdog Wireline. I know you heard of them, but I'm going to remind you guys, they offer wireline services from anything from open hole to completion. They do logging, they do frac jobs, they do about pretty much anything you want. They also offer layout machines. They got a slick line. They even got a torque and test now. So, give these guys a call. We're going to have all the links in the description below us. Give them a shout out. They're a local business out of Midland, Texas, and they really are a great company, man. So, show them support like you support us. Appreciate it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys again, here to announce yet another sponsor, Branded 14 Hot Shot Services LLC. They offer hot shot work, ESP spooling, ESP technician service, and heavy hauling with semis. These guys are local. They're helping us out, so we want to help them out. Go give them a call at 432-638-1755. All the other information we're going to put right down here, so you guys can give them a call, send them an email, however you need to get in contact with them. We appreciate it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys here. Blessed again to be announcing another sponsor for us. This one's going to be Titan. They're running out of crane. They're real close to me. It's family. So we want you guys to support them like they support us, right? So they're running out of crane. If you want to get in contact with them, it's 432-307-1960. Some of the stuff that they offer right now, if they have rustabout maintenance crews, trash trailers, porta potties, combo trailers, forklifts, and they're adding more stuff every single day. So if you guys want to support them so they can continue to support us and give you all the content that you want, go ahead and give them a call. Thank you.